Hey guys, second video of the week. We are looking at some of the Chinese Riddler's theories on Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm going to answer one of the biggest ones. Let's get into it. So the Riddler, who goes by Riddler Ku on Twitter, who some of you may know, has been teasing Pokemon leaks since the start of the BDSP hype. He guessed correctly multiple features of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and may be one of the only credible sources for leaks at the moment. My theory today is based on the small pieces he has fed us over the last few months about a crossover event in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So firstly, before we get into this, Riddler Ku and others have been teasing an event in April 2022, and whether it be a new teaser for a new game or something more special. A massive question on all of our minds is how is Legends Arceus going to connect to Pokemon Home? And that may be seen through a time-travelling crossover event, which the Riddler is teasing. The basis for this idea, once again, did originally come from Ku, but I've kind of tried to put the pieces together, and this is my spin on it. So, firstly, Ku, who teased this image of both the Olden Day Trainers, I don't know their names, with Dawn and Lucas from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, may hint at the pair crossing over between games, and establishing a link from the present and the past, which would open up for a way for Pokemon to travel both to and from Legends Arceus. I feel that this is pretty likely, as home support would be kicking in for Pokemon Legends Arceus around April, and so it makes sense to have this crossover event take place then, and I feel it's too soon to start teasing Generation 9, Let's Go Johto, whatever they've got planned next. How I picture this kind of event going is how Ubisoft are handling the Assassin's Creed IP at the moment, where they have characters crossing over in the stories after the game is finished. It could be that once the flag in the game for completing the story is done, the event could take place once we are in April. The crossover event itself could take place where we meet the characters and maybe even have a battle, and then we would just kind of have a wee link to the present, and that would mean that we can send back our shiny Pokemon, any Pokemon we want, original forms of Typhlosion, because I still think we're getting Hisuian forms of all of them, but we can send back and forward all these different Pokemons, and it makes sense. So after that, maybe Dawn, so say it's Dawn that comes back in time, she leaves a device with the past trainers, and then that allows them to connect to Pokemon Home, and therefore they can receive Pokemon and distribute Pokemon. And that's just a neat little way for Pokemon to tie up the story and make sure that it's not too weird that we can just use Pokemon Home, because I'm assuming that we're definitely going to be able to. It could be seen as well that maybe the item that Dawn gives us, again purely speculation, is a one-way transfer, meaning that only Pokemon could come from Legends Arceus. I would say that that's more likely to happen because it does seem that the stats in Legends Arceus kind of change depending on the Pokemon, so when you send them through, maybe their stats change back to normal, whereas if you send something back and forward, it would have to change the stats twice, and that could be a big mess, especially if there's max IVs and everything calculated into it. Maybe that would even reset IVs, which would not be great. So I suppose it's just a matter of time until we find out. But what do you guys think? Is this a massive event that the Riddler has been hinting at? Will we have a Pokemon crossover experience where our characters can meet each other? Only time will tell. Let me know in the comments if you think I've missed a detail anywhere, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. See you all later.